It is sometime in the late 1500s, and on an island that was once in the middle of this river, a large town existed. The town was made of birch bark houses known as wigwams, and many fires burned as activities such as fishing, agriculture, and trading took place. Within 200 years, all of this would be gone. Occoneechee Island was the largest known settlement of the Occoneechee Nation and was established around 1200 CE. The Occoneechee likely picked an island that once existed here at the confluence of the Dan and Roanoke rivers out of defense, but that didn't stop the English from targeting them. After contact, Occoneechee Island became a hub for the fur trade, with the Occoneechee acting as middlemen between the colonists and the nations of the west like the Catawba and Cherokee. The English described the Occoneecheans as living on an island in the Roanoke River with cornfields on the northern bank, likely near where I'm standing, but underwater. In the early 1670s, groups of Tutelo and Saponi came and settled on neighboring islands. By this time, the Occoneechee had been decimated by European diseases and battles with the Haudenosaunee over the fur trade. While the Occoneechee language is now extinct, it is believed to have been Siouan, like the languages of the Tutelo and Saponi. In 1676, the Occoneechee allied with Nathaniel Bacon in his war against the Susquehannock. However, relations soured and Bacon attacked Occoneechee Island, killing the nation's leader, Pacicle, along with 100 men and many women and children. In 1678, the Susquehannock also attacked Occoneechee Island, further decimating the town. From Occoneechee Island, it is believed that the Occoneechee went to establish a town along the Eno River in what is now Hillsborough, North Carolina. In 1705, Virginian historian Robert Beverly Jr. described the Occoneechee language as a lingua franca used by the Siouan-speaking nations of the region. In 1713, the Occoneechee signed a peace treaty with the colony of Virginia and abandoned their settlement at the Eno River for a reservation at Fort Christiana, alongside the Tutelo and Saponi. In 1717, this reservation closed, and many Occoneechee, Saponi, and Tutelo left to join either the Catawba to the south or the Haudenosaunee to the north. While many left, many also stayed in Virginia. And even today, there are still Saponi communities in Virginia and North Carolina. But that is a story for another day. In the mid-1700s, Thomas Jefferson's uncle, Field Jefferson, had a farm in this area. And following, in 1839, a plantation called the Occoneechee Plantation was built, but burned down on Christmas Eve of 1898. Its foundation is marked by these stones here. The plantation was owned by a man named William Towns and was over 3,000 acres, with the Towns family owning around 160 slaves. Is it just me, or are you guys getting some serious, haunted woods vibes from around here? I mean, to be fair, we're on a trail called the Plantation Trail, so what do you expect? This is an interesting area. Up on top of that hill is a graveyard for those who died in slavery here on this plantation. And while there may have been wooden crosses in the graveyard at one point, they are gone now. This bridge is a lot more recent, but it goes over a ditch that was created by poor land management in the agricultural fields that once were on this land. What a very naturally beautiful area. There are squirrels all over in these woods, by the way. It's crazy to think that all of these forests are from the last 100 years, I'd say. This here mound is the remains of a dam that once crossed over Mossy Creek and created a pond that was used to get ice in the winter, which was stored in an ice house near the house and the terrace gardens. This chimney is all that's left of an outbuilding from the plantation. While it is not known what the building was used for, all that remains of it is this chimney, which is preserved today. After World War II, the John Kerr Dam was built along the Roanoke River in 1947 by the Army Corps of Engineers. The dam provided flood control and produces electricity for the region, but has resulted in Occoneechee Island being completely flooded. Occoneechee State Park was established in 1968 and has a rich history, from the island that is hidden beneath the lake to the ruins of a 19th century plantation you can find with some looking. It is certainly worth the trip if you ask me. Thank you for watching.